What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Hope everybody had a good week at our jobs of sadness. We're back at the table.
We got plenty.
And, huh?
We got plenty.
Yeah. And after last week's bit of adventure, let's jump into things. The Stooges rescued a wizard from a group of cultists.
Woohoo!
After a bit of an break, they would easily, well, not easily, Brett would almost die trying to kill the last two remaining cultists, as they just wouldn't seem to die. Eventually, though, they got the upper hand, and Cogs was able to. It was you, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm not
I
sure.
think so.
No, because he had the final hit.
On one of them. Oh yeah, because I like ripped his fucking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. And
I literally just like,
went straight maniac. And as they saved Chaz's wizard ally, I guess you could call it, he told them of a weapon that might be of interest, a glaive of sorts, that he had belief that was lying in a mountain that was actually the facade of a mountain, but truthfully a burial ground of soldier warforgers remaining from the Warforged Half-Orc War.
very rough.
Essentially. So with that little bit of information, nuts and bolts, kind of decided that before heading south to Aragon, they would try to figure this out, as the glaive kind of struck a nerve in Cogs. Something told him he needed it. So, essentially. So with that, let's get started, and let's just, as of right now, you are standing outside of the Fallen Night Cave. You set up camp. You're kind of just chilling. So if there's anything you'd like to do before I go ahead and have you roll for your trip to the mountain, that's to the north or to the south.
We don't need rest, so we're already full health, so I'm good.
I don't think you're anything.
Okay, so let's have both of you go ahead and roll it for me.
Nine.
I'm glad I had to re-roll because it was technically open, but it was cocked, so it doesn't count.
Yay!
As you begin to walk, heading north,
If we're red foot.
it's actually kind of a nice walk. You're not walking too far, and really not too much chance of running into anything, as you're pretty much walking, not too Oculus, but kind of just subverting around the left of the town. So you kind of hear a little bit of ruckus in the city as you walk by. You just like a lot of yelling. You hear multiple people just kind of shouting. You can hear over the walls, just kind of like keep walking forward. And as you kind of continue, it's actually not too far from Oculus. As you get to the front gate of Oculus and you kind of look south towards where you had seen the other city when you walked to the Fallen Night mine before. Oh. But you kind of see the city, and you can see the mountain just like in the forefront of it, off to the left. And you immediately recognize it to be the mountain that the wizard had told you. You could see, as you look at the mountain, you immediately recognize on the face of it, even from the distance you're at, which is about 50 feet at this moment, you see there's the mountain, but it looks like there's a massive indenture, like a second layer where it almost looks like it moves. Which kind of get closer. If you want to go and give me a perception check, both of you.
$18.
All right. You kind of approach, and as you're getting closer, immediately recognizing this has to be the mountain, as you're kind of looking with that roll, you do kind of like. Actually, give me an investigation check, both of you.
18.
Nice.
11.
11. Cogs,
Not bad.
you're kind of like not disassociating, but you're kind of like lost in your thought as you're like, Warforged Cemetery. What am I gonna find in here? Kind of just like staring straight at the mountain. Well, Ralph, you're kind of looking, and as you're like looking at this wall, you notice where it should be a solid face. It's a face, but a massive 20-foot portion of it, like 20 foot by probably about 40 feet tall, is indented. And as you're kind of looking with that roll, you do notice like a crack, almost a seam going around the whole entire inside part of it, between the two layers. What would you like to do?
Hit it with my hammer.
You hit it with your hammer?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I need you to make a strength check.
11.
And it rings. And you immediately recognize this is not rock. And it rings almost like hollow steel of a dong, as it eventually fades.
Oh.
But as it fades, you hear like a grumbling in the ground just behind you. You want a perception check?
Yeah, a perception check.
Both of you or individual? I'll say advantage if one of you rolls.
I already have advantage.
Oh, okay. So no, just both of you roll it.
Alright. You said perception?
Yes.
17.
23.
You guys are rolling fucking good today.
On this crap.
You kind of.
I mean, this is an essential part, but it doesn't help us when we roll shit when we're in combat.
You kind of. You hear a. And as you look, you see the dirt on the ground kind of rumble as 4 stone pillars rise.
Hit it like whack-a-mole.
He's not going to let me finish. Okay, go ahead and swing.
Strength?
Yeah.
10.
As you swing and you connect and your hammer, it as lightning shoots up to you as you take 8 points of damage. As a shock, just like 140 volts through your whole body.
Ah, that would have recharged me nicely.
But with that, as you kind of hit it in your hammer, it's actually motion of the hammer that does this.
I gotta do this math.
Should have made. I didn't make pillar things and stuff. So you see, as like your hammer swung, some dust gets kicked up, and you notice a yellow glow on the ground.
I'll investigate the yellow globe. $16.
Something is glowing. It's kind of covered in some dirt at the moment, so you can't really make out what it is. But it's just a small little spot, glowing yellow.
Are the pillars fully up now?
Yes, there's just
You said 11 points?
8.
Oh, 8.
So I'll go ahead and just investigate the pillars, see if there's any sigils or signs on there. 22.
You're kind of looking at the pillars.
I'm not gonna do that again.
There is something written on it.
But neither one of us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you took the same languages, but you can't make out what language it is. Actually, what do you speak?
Common and.
Yeah, common is something.
Oh, I thought there was one that was.
Yeah, common warforged and orc warforged.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just common and orc.
Yep.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah. So you don't understand what it seems, but with that check, you do notice, like as you're kind of looking at the second pillar, kind of getting up on it and kind of like look down on it, you notice a red glow on the ground behind it, or purple glow. Sorry.
I'm gonna push him to where the red glow is.
Okay. Straight check.
Nat 20.
Well,
So
of
24.
course! You can push me, but I ain't touching it!
I just pick him up and they just set him there.
Okay. You kind of just like quickly just dump him on. And as you do, you kind of sit yourself up. There's a glowing purple orb that you just uncovered up there. You could just now see like this much of it sticking out. Just a small little purple orb.
Just sticking out of the sand or whatever.
Yeah, like just like half of it's like this.
Oh no, I'm gonna regret this, but I think I might try to lift it up a little. Like, it's carefully. Like, I'm just like, depending on how big it is.
Pick it up. It just emanates a bright purple glow.
I like to look through it and look at the pillars at the same time. Maybe look at the letterings.
I'm gonna say, give me. I'm gonna say investigation or perception. Either or.
Take my investigation. There's one that's 26.
Which pillar are you looking at?
Since one has a writing that I saw.
If yours is a +5, how do you get 26?
I got 18 plus 5 plus another 3.
Oh.
The one with the
That's
it's a writing
The
on
one that you were looking at?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had proficiency.
You kind of look at the one pillar. Not the farthest to the right. Third one. The one you were looking at before, and you kind of look at the lettering you see inscribed on it. And as you kind of pull the orb up, and a red R emanates from
Err.
I don't know, maybe look around the ground a little more.
Can I take that map, the big wooden piece of board that we have, and just like
I fucking love it.
and fan at the ground? And
Absolutely.
dust to kick off?
I'm gonna say make a dexterity check, just a straight dex.
Should I just give you the bag of holding? Because you magically just grabbed shit from my thing.
8.
8.
It's like you don't even ask for it. You're somehow just like, I got the map. Even though I've been one carrying.
Well, I asked if I could grab the map.
Okay, so you kind of
Give me that map.
yeah, you kind of like bump into Cogs, and you just kind of like flip his bag open, you pull this map out, and as you do, it kind of like nudges Cogs back a little bit. Doesn't hurt him, but just kind of pushes him as it's so large. But you kind of like take it, and you're just like, kind of like not intelligently, as you're like barely swinging it, and it's not really flapping, as it's more just like.
I'm moving my whole body.
Yeah. You're getting an ab workout and everything as you're like flapping this mat. But it does clear some of the dust, and you notice to the far left, just like probably about 3 feet, to the far left pillar, you see a light red glow in the ground.
Well, obviously these things are showing the letterings on things, so I'm just going to go. Which one did I pick up?
The purple one. You still have it.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the orange one carefully and point it at the other pillar.
The yellow one.
Yep.
I'm pointing at the other. Which one? Which pillar?
So there's 4, and I already looked at the second one, right?
Yep.
So I'll take a look
Or
at
you
the
looked at the third one.
third one.
Yes.
I'll look at the second pillar then.
Okay, so you give me a perception.
13, 14.
Kind of look at that second pillar, lifting that orb up, and as it kind of glows. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You see a
I don't know
purple.
if that's the right spot.
You see a purple pea. That's on the second one. Second. It's the second one from the left.
So we got R and a P. R. P. McMurphy. So I get R and a P from one of these things. Well, yeah. What are your thoughts so far?
Letters.
Well, no, shit.
Um,
Well, there's another orb. Let's pick that up.
Okie dokie.
Did you pick up the yellow one?
Yep.
Okay.
The red one, right?
Yellow.
Right. You pick up the yellow.
Oh.
Or orange.
Yeah, yellow. I got orange in my hand. It's the fucking lane here. Yeah, I got the orange. Okay. So you kind of looking at the pillar again?
Yeah.
Which pillar are you looking at? You've looked at the
I
second
did
one and the
second
third
and
one.
third, so let's do the number one.
Number one. Okay. So you kind of you look through it. And you see an orange glowing. You currently have a yellow, red, purple orb.
With ROP.
Yep. Roll.
Oh, but the purple is the P, right? No, purple is R.
You're right the first time.
Oh, what's that? Okay. So that means the Y or the yellow one will have a Y in it.
But yeah. Okay, you figured it out. You guys, it's funny because like sitting on this side, you have the puzzle, you know what it is, but you just haven't put it all together yet.
Because your visuals suck. No.
Quit. I quit. Find a new judgment now.
I'm gonna grab the yellow orb,
Okay.
Hey,
look
I'll tell
through
you,
it
pick
to make
something
sure
up.
that it's gonna have the
Looking at the fourth
Yeah.
pillar,
yeah.
you see a yellow Y. So you got pillar one with O, pillar two with P, pillar three with R, pillar four with Y.
So I'm gonna.
You're
I have the
currently
yellow.
holding the
I'm
yeah.
currently holding the yellow one.
You still haven't found the one.
Oh, we haven't found the orange?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to fan again, but this time better.
Give you advantage. Advantage.
Since I realized that worked,
Mhm.
and I'm not as stupid, really. 18.
You this time you start
that's
just
a
flapping.
dex.
Yeah. You just start flapping your arms, and you kick up a bunch of dust, kind of clears the bases of the pillars, and you notice just a few feet behind the four pillars, you see an orange glow.
Okay. So I have the yellow one. I'm gonna put that
On the fourth pillar,
the one with the Y.
the fourth pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it on that pillar.
As you said it kind of dropped into the ground, and then you hear behind you in that that steel just
Pick up the orange one
okay.
and set that on the second pillar, right? Is that the one with the oak? Third?
Or that's the first
First one.
First one.
door. The wall kind of the interior wall just kind of goes. It drops back a few inches.
Okay, give me those balls.
You just hear my guy just. But yeah, I just reach over and just give it to him. I bet you want them.
I'm gonna set the other ones on the course.
Look, I got red and purple balls.
You didn't have a blue one, so I couldn't be like, give me the blue balls.
Set them. Okay.
Yeah.
You just kind of
Nice metallic, aren't they?
straight Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull, just like. Oh. Then you notice as suddenly a large drop as a gust of air rushes out. And as it does, smells like
Death.
burnt steel
Smells like home.
and dust. As you see, as it did when the air came out, just a cloud of dust emitted from it. Would you like to enter?
I'm going to use my perception checks.
I was like, fuck you, I ain't walking in without perception. Go ahead. You want to do anything, buddy?
30-20.
I'm going to roll for a history, see if I can recollect this place.
I like it. Go ahead. 30-20. You kind of like step up a little bit, turn around and look in, and as you kind of look, and you have to like really peer. But you see like a faint blue light plays in. But you could just make it out.
Okay.
Rolled a 9.
A 9. As it you're standing there, Cogs, as this open, and you that smell and that air hits your body, your steel.
Robots can smell.
They feel.
And
I want to touch you all over. No. I feel easy. But there's something about when that air hits you and it brushed your steel and you a sense of familiarity. A sense of the past. That's it.
Alright.
With a 9. So yeah, you see a faint blue light.
I'm gonna investigate the opening to make sure there's no traps.
Absolutely.
Just slide up.
13.
Just slide up to him. See anything, buddy?
Don't do that.
Okay. You kind of look in, it's kind of like without stepping in, you kind of peer ahead and look around the walls, the floor. You don't see anything. In fact, this doesn't look like it's been touched in hundreds of years. As you could just see from the ground, the dust has settled finally over the dirt. And it's just built up on everything. And you can hear what sounds like pistons as your head's kind of leaned in there.
I'm gonna like step, like put like one foot, like testing the waters, kind of like,
Kind of stepping, unsure.
just to put one foot.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just kind of unsure if you should go in or not. And for a moment, you're like
just give it a quick tap and be like, okay.
some dust kind of pops up, but nothing happens. It's just
Okay, so I can at least go through this entrance because I hit the door and it shocked me.
The pillar shocked you when you try to hit it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
You just
the
actually
door just rang my bell.
Okay. So you go in.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty much falling up
Okay. So
behind
if you want to put your minis right inside.
there.
So as you kind of step in,
I'm like a T-Rex.
and you take the first like 10 feet, and you walk
Big
in,
head, fingers.
you suddenly feel like you're in a different world in a way. As even as you look back at the cave entrance, it feels like the light from outside doesn't pierce the inside of the cave. But as you enter, that faint blue light you had spotted in the distance, it seems brighter. As you are able to make details, dark vision not needed. As with each step, it seems like this light emanates, responding to you. And as you kind of look around, you notice the walls are a patchwork of just dirt and just steel. And you kind of notice as you're walking in, this was a built place that just has not been maintained. And the dirt may be a sign of something that happened over throughout its history. Maybe it may be the reason it's locked down.
Fucking Wally built it with all those cubes.
Yeah. But you're kind of walking, and as you get into like the first 30 feet, you get the eerily present, the eerily feeling that you are not alone again.
Well, obviously we're not alone. You there, me there.
But at the same time, there's a coldness to the air, an uncomfortable coldness to where as you're walking, you feel like you shouldn't be in. Ralph more so than Cogs, as you feel very uncomfortable, Ralph, walking. Cogs, as you kind of continue to step, and at this point, you're kind of stepping ahead of Ralph a little bit, but it's not intentional, as you're just kind of, as for the first time in a long time, you were feeling a connection. As a lot, as all of a sudden, things are coming back. As you remember when you were first built, and this images in your head pop up of walking through a city of huge steel buildings, huge steel boards and lights just glowing. And it's in that blue light, as it grows brighter and brighter, you are feeling more and more familiarity. You are feeling more comfort, a comfort you have not felt in a very long time. But with no presence of what? But you hear it as you step in, and as you get within about 35 feet, you can hear the sounds of what sounds to be pistons and pumps and just all sorts of things, mechanical, just functioning. Where you have no ideas. All you've seen to this point is walls. But with that, I need one of you to just go ahead and roll a d20 for me. It's up to you guys.
Take this round, you take the next.
Okay.
16.
So as you're kind of moving forward, kind of, how are you moving? Are you like being cautious, or are you just kind of on guard,
Cautious,
or
slow.
Kind of just like walking and like taking
head on a swivel?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ralph, your head's just in Cogs. You're just kind of just slowly absorbing the area. And it's as you are kind of absorbing, and Ralph, as you're just kind of looking, you both nearly at the same time look over to your right, and you notice a small metal door that's just ever so slightly cracked open.
I'll just take a peek inside.
I'm gonna say, give me. Are you trying to
I'm just looking through the
like the crack? Okay.
just to see
So
what I can see.
give me a stealth and then a perception.
As he's doing that, I'm just gonna push on them.
Push them in?
Yeah.
Okay, so just go drink straight shot.
So do I still need to roll for that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so stealth, I got advantage on stealth 15. $21.
What'd you roll?
16.
Cogs, you're kind of feeling cautious, but you're so curious. I think you're so
Do I get advantage on that since I'm behind him?
Actually, yeah, you would.
Still 16.
Still
You're
16.
still broken. But you're kind of cautiously, you have
He's
no
literally-
toes.
He's going up.
But on the edge of your feet, you're kind of, as you know, you squeak and you don't want to be hurt. So you and as you suddenly as you get thrown in, and as you get thrown in,
What?
I just walk behind him, considering that. You know, like in the like Western movies, like you have the one person like standing at the fucking saloon doors and stuff,
Yeah.
and then you just have someone like
Kick 'em.
push them like through, and they just keep walking and follow through. That's what I
Okay.
do. So
you
I'm
kind of
there.
step in,
Yes.
and as you do, Cogs, you first catch it as you kind of falling on the ground but catching yourself, getting back to your feet. But as you get to your feet, you kind of,
Oh my god, it's too tall.
and as you look up, you notice this massive metallic bot with these massive forearms, shields, 4 large fingers, this circular head that's implanted in its body, one glowing yellow eye. And as it kind of catches you, watch
It's
as
a big daddy.
2 Tesla coils,
It's a big daddy.
essentially. In a lot of words, it's essentially the same design, but it kind of emit from its back.
It's an actual. I thought it was just a homebrew thing that you.
This is a homebrew.
Oh, okay.
But it kind of, you watch as it kind of catches you and sees you, those coils begin to emit electricity and begin sparking back and forth. With the push, that just goes straight into initiative because he pushed you in. Thank you. So let's go ahead and roll some initiative, boys.
Woohoo! Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Hang on, give me a second. I got all the dice up to all this. Get me driving nuts.
Feels good not to go first for once.
Feels good not to go last for once.
What'd you roll?
10.
Ralph, Tesla Sentinel, and Cox.
Wrong side.
Did I really?
No.
Why do I have a feeling not going to be bargaining for friendly? Friends, I swear.
So you are up, Ralph. At this point, you're about
Talk to your thing.
you're out of melee range because you're about 15 feet from this thing. As it's Jesus,
Well, yes and no.
it's like here.
Because I can throw my hammer.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's considered range, isn't it?
As it kind of, and you watch as it arms, as it kind of steps towards you a bit. It's your turn, Ralph.
See, that's weird. There's no fucking water damage.
Oh, I never thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Huh.
I guess cold is technically water, but it's not the same.
Yeah. So you throwing your hammer and taking it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm throwing my hammer while using that new feat I got.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Savage.
So that's -6, I think.
Yeah, -6. And if it hits you, you have to add an additional 2d8.
Now, since I'm using that, do I get to choose the damage on that?
No, that's just bludgeoning.
Okay. Because I'm going to use cold damage.
Okay, so So you'll have 5d8 to roll. One for the regular damage,
Yes.
two for your cold damage, and two for the bludgeoning of the reckless savage.
Yes.
So if you like to roll that.
20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Nat 20 plus my 10, so that's a 30 for the hit. Minus 6 is 24.
Yeah, you hit. So
I hit.
So
Yeah.
roll your damage and double that shit. And it has no immunities to anything you've thrown at it. So
Because I'm doing cold damage.
no immunity. So, I don't think there's resistance either.
So 5d8 and then plus 7.
Fucking nat
Is
20.
it just the roll damage, or does that include the 7 for the multiple? For the
Just a roll.
Just the roll. Okay, that's right.
You're needy right now, aren't you?
I'm just probably tired.
Oh, there's only one target, right?
Yeah. What's your damage, buddy?
Okay. 28
28. So doubled is 64.
plus 7. 71.
Almost 28 times 2 is 56.
Oh,
So plus 7.
so
63.
61.
Damn!
That's the largest we've had.
At this
Except,
campaign. Except your mask.
Yeah. I don't even think the mask has gone that high. No, the mask has. It's gone to like 68.
Somewhat good.
But that's pretty good for my hammer.
That was a polywop. You, as you kind of chuck your hammer, it kind of crashes right into the chest of this massive sentinel as it kind of, and you hear as it does, some of the gears inside kind of, you can hear them kind of clinking down the body, and it kind of, as it kind of, not shut down, but just kind of lose power for a second, coils kind of fade, and then it. You definitely did some damage to him. You definitely hurt him with that.
And then for my second attack, well, I can only use that thing once.
Yep, once a day.
I'm going to throw my hammer again.
Okay.
26.
That hits. You're lucky you got that plus 10.
Really? Keep trying to put my arm down and you just
Oh, he was tired. Hey, tired, Ruru.
Okay, so then that's 3d8, and I'm gonna do cold damage again.
Okay.
28.
Jesus Christ. Taking some damage.
Right? 15 plus 6 is
Yep.
21, plus 7 is 28.
Yep. My brain calculator ain't working too well today.
I guess these are just numbers that I can.
As you quickly throw the hammer again, it connects, and actually this time the chest kind of dents in a bit. And you hear more gears kind of fall inside as it. One of the coils kind of
Thing's
sparks.
gonna be pissed.
And bonus action?
Let's see.
Damn it, I didn't write that down. Mother. I thought I wrote it down.
Nope.
No bonus section?
No.
So we're gonna go over.
He should have went like 10 feet back too. So that pushes him.
Oh, okay, well then.
He's close to the wall. He'd be bashing his back into the.
Yeah,
But he's still gonna use his movement. So I was trying.
I was just trying to get as
Yeah,
far away as possible.
And he's gonna be right in Constance. And then hang on a second.
This fucking orc just beat the shit out of me, but I'm gonna fuck with the robot instead.
What the fuck? I gotta
I
open
think
it.
did 89 points of damage to this
He
mother.
did.
Damn.
You packed a punch. But with his turn, sorry, what the hell? Okay, there we go. It's just going to do a discharge. So giggity, 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 giggity. I need both of you to make, because it's in your 15-foot area, so both of you. I need is it dexterity? Yes, a dexterity saving throw.
With me being a robot, I don't take half damage with electricity, do I?
No. Unless it's on your immunity.
15.
I'm screwed.
15?
Yeah. 1.
Another one?
Danger.
Elf.
That's. It's like, what is that? 6. I'm in danger.
You take 12 points of lightning damage. You take 24 points of lightning damage. As the ground just like shakes as it like electricity just emits from its body as it kind of.
Ow.
And then it is going to. It's just gonna end its turn.
Is this thing humanoid?
No. It is a construct. And with that, it costs. It is your turn, buddy.
Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick movement real quick. Let's see. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I'll move there and then. I think for now, I think I'll use my 9 live stealer pistol on this first shot. Double 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 20.
Definitely hits.
What is 1d10 plus 5?
You guys don't miss very often. You know that?
No. Well, we have these weapons that have the bonuses are pretty. I lucked out.
I gave you level 15 weapons at level 1.
Yeah, essentially. Well, it's just nice too, because like
15.
I use that.
15?
Yep.
15 points of damage?
Yep.
I use that whatever, but I got I got a crit, so that that was worth the risk reward.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. As you kind of, would you use
The 9 live
the
stealer
9 life?
pistol.
The round pierces the metal as it does it. And you can hear ding as it goes through, hitting different metal bits, but it leaves a massive hole and kind of see some sparks just half its chest just dented in from the hammer, and then now this bullet hole in its shoulders. It just kind of like you could see some sparks, kind of like spark between the neck and the head, or the neck and the body. Or the head and the body, sorry.
And now take my second attack. $23.
23, that definitely hit. I'm on the D&D Beyond app right now.
13.
1 second. I forgot what this fucking thing was called. $13?
Yep.
You let off a second shot. And as you do, it hits, and as it does, you kind of watch as it just below that other shot you just took. And it kind of, and you watch as now there's just sparks coming out between the head and the body, just not stopping.
Alright. Then for my bonus action, I'm just going to cast resistance on myself for lightning.
Okay.
And that'd be the end of my turn.
Ralph. Wreck it.
Okay, since I'm still like right in front of it, I am going to jump and smack it with my hammer.
Okay, I'll give you. You already have advantage, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It's just for
Yeah.
logistics.
Theatrics.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
$27?
Yeah, you hit. But as you hit it, coming down with the melee, as your hammer kind of hits it in the head, a bolt of lightning surges up your hammer as you take 2 points of electric lightning damage. Just the hey, it's its body. It's got a lot of. It's got not.
You might want to start wearing rubber gloves in here, buddy.
Not reactions, reflections. How do you want to do this? Unless you rolled all ones. How do you want to do this?
1-1?
How you want to do it?
Oh, yeah. 1-1. It's a +7. Oh, yeah.
Should have killed it, Gerard.
Damn. As I leap, I'm just literally just gonna come down and like bash its dome.
And you do. You come down, and the sparks are flying. It adds this little bit of flares. There's sparks are coming. You're just like kind of avoiding them, but you go down.
Like, you know, in Fable when you do that smash with the robot?
And you essentially do that. And you drive your hammer down. And it hits. It connects the head. And it does. The lightning surges up. It hits you. But you're just feed past the pain. Go past the pain. You just drive that hammer. And you drive it down with such force and such power. And you can hear the head snap. Not only does it snap, but you hear it as it shreds through the body, and it just, like it shit out its own head, just falls out between its legs. And it's in the dirt like this now. As the orange glow just shuts down. And that is this combat. Quick perception check.
21.
11.
Kind of looking around the room. And now actually getting a look, not focused on the attack.
Can I loot the body?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a slide hand for me. But you're kind of looking around, and you notice this massive fountain in the center of the room. But it's not water coming out of it. It's motor oil.
Ooh.
That 20.
That 20?
Yeah, +1, so 21. Sorry.
You're kind of digging through the body. You find 5 diamonds in its core. You find a jeweler. You're getting stocked up on jewels, man.
What's that word?
What word?
The worth.
Oh, diamonds?
Yeah. I know what the word diamond means.
5,000 a diamond. So you got 25,000 in diamonds.
Oh, we need a jeweler. That sounds.
If you want best money for them.
Yeah.
But you're kind of looking around, and yeah, that fountain, it's not spewing water. It is motor oil.
That's pretty cool.
And as you're kind of looking around and just observing the space, was this once like a waiting? Like a lobby?
A little fucking lobby.
A DMV for robots.
That's a. You notice a small desk, and it's just like, you're like, what?
Hey, you need any motor oil? There's plenty.
Just go swim.
I was thinking about it.
Do like the scene with the chair, Dirty Dancing. But other than that, you don't notice anything in this room. There's no barrels, there's no crates, just this fountain, a desk, and now a dead sentinel body.
I like to check out the desk, see if there's anything on it. Information.
Investigation.
Dirty 20 plus 3, 23.
You don't see any information, but there is a tiny red button, not that big, right on the inside.
Security button. I don't think I want to press that. Can I see if there's any wires that leads to that button?
Investigation check. It's gonna be a high roll.
Nope.
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea. You just see this button, this oh so tantalizing button.
Oh, I want to press it so bad, but I don't trust it. Should I press it?
You mean this button?
Click.
Fuck it.
Start to hear like a motor. All of a sudden, the wall, a hole slides open as a metal arm comes out with a needle, and it just, as you feel something injected into you.
Ow. I don't know if this is good or not.
You now have disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay, so I just
Flat. Yeah, because you have perception. Yeah,
Yeah, advantage.
Yeah, so you just flat perception checks for the next 24 hours. As you are like, your vision, it doesn't go blurry.
Fucking stone.
Yeah, like a tunnel vision almost, but it's like not just tunnel, but it's like you're looking through a little peephole.
Damn it.
As it just,
What would it have done to him?
same thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it like
Different effect.
if it was
Different
like
effect.
for robot.
Different effect.
But there's nothing else on that table?
No, it's just that little. It's literally like it's this high, and it's just got one shelf and the button right here on in between the top and the shelf. There's nothing in there.
Just walk up to the fountain. I'm just like, maybe I should grease up some of these joints.
I'll smash the table because I'm pissed.
Roll a strength check.
So you just see me greasing the wrist, the ankle section.
Dirty 20.
You smash it, but in typical barbarian fashion, not realizing the button is hooked up to a bunch of electronics and not thinking it through, you smash this table, and your hammer, as it smashes, breaks it, it connects to one of the wires. It hits one of the wires as a jolt of electricity goes up your arm. "13 points of lightning damage. As it just, it's your hammer just, we're using a metal hammer striking electric stuff.
It's just to be electrocuted. I'm like, this is why you don't smash everything in sight.
Oh, I guess it kind of is metal.
Yeah.
It looks more. Okay, whatever. How many did you say? 13?
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do in this room?
I'm just going to quickly take just one small potion.
2d4.
I'm probably gonna do the same. Those are the two I have. I don't.
You can get one from Jason.
What's this?
He's your cleric. The purple is 10, red is 8.
All you gotta do is just ask.
What's the low one?
The yellow 2d4 plus
Oh,
4
no,
2.
I'm just.
Or orange is 80. Or orange is 44.
Give me an orange one, please.
Orange.
And that's 44.
As Ralph like
Plus 4?
Yeah. As Ralph grabs as Ralph kind of catches the potion, and in his typical fashion, he just goes smashing the glass right against his face.
8. I really want to get 18 better. Oh, okay.
Anything else you'd like to do in the room, or heading back out?
I think I'm good in this. I think I'm going to step on out.
Okay, so if you want to just put yourself right outside the door. And really, when you get a chance, roll me an d20.
And this is why you don't smash everything, especially in here. You don't know what's connected to what.
Where do I need to roll? Just roll a d20.
7.
7. You're kind of continuing on. At this point, Ralph, you're kind of with that rage and the anger, and just you're tired of being picked on. You're tired of being every time you try to smash, you get hurt, and you're just like, this is bullshit. I understand I'm breaking things, but I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of it.
That's exactly how I feel at this point.
But you just kind of keep walking, and you're kind of paying attention. You notice the pathway kind of starts to turn off to the left. You kind of follow along, and as soon as you kind of round the corner, you immediately notice perception checks, actually, both of you.
Liking this dice. 19.
Did you roll 1 will? Plus 7 or whatever?
Plus 8.
Plus 8, okay. So you're kind of looking, and Cogs, you catch it first. As you kind of round the corner, you're a little behind Ralph, but you kind of look, you spot another metal door. This one is closed. Just a small little doorknob and a little key opening.
I'm looking at Ralph. I'm like, you leave me alone.
I'm not hitting anything else unless it attacks. I'm tired of getting shot.
I'd just like to investigate the door, see if there's anything on it or.
Go ahead.
20 plus 3, 23.
Just a door handle, small little keyhole,
How's that
and it's just a like.
Well, I got plus 5.
My bad.
It is like a rusted steel. As you can clearly see the oxidization.
Yeah.
Oxidization on the door, which was once fine steel. This door is covered in rust. Nothing else you've seen is covered in rust, but this door is covered in rust.
I'm going to attempt to push the door open.
Handle. Either it's locked or the handle just got to be twisted. You're not sure which.
I start to push them to the side and just jiggle the doorknob. Definitely locked.
It's locked.
I'll try to
Bring off
just.
the handle.
I didn't even think about that, yeah.
I'll try to go ahead and pick lock the door, I guess.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand. Plus 3. Actually, those numbers are probably wrong.
No, it's plus 3.
Oh, is it? Your sheet's
21.
5.
It's just got
Breezy, baby. breezy. As you stick that pig in, and you're just like, door cracks open.
It's got like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
So I take it Ralph's just right behind me
That'd be a
then?
good D&D character.
Take it Ralph's just right behind you then?
Yep.
I just grab his hands like, your turn this time, and just
throw him in.
Yep.
You gonna allow it or?
Like I'm literally just reach for your
As
arm.
he's like trying to like throw me through, I'm gonna grab like and like pull and drag him with me.
Okay. So this is gonna be strength versus strength.
I think I got 0 on my strength. Why did I turn off my phone?
I don't know, bro.
Strength, yeah, 0.
So 17.
17.
Roll it again. Holy crap! We ain't had this happen in a while.
So we're right now then we're just twisting each.
Yeah, you're essentially like no one's moving.
I can see it's just trolling around. You got it, 11.
15.
Cogs, you kind of grab Ralph and like try to toss him through. You kind of get
as you're like spinning around.
Yeah. You kind of you kind of like
backwards.
No, you don't even really trip backwards. It's more of like you grab him like this and you're going this way, and you just kind of get off kilter, unbalanced. And as you do, you're like you kind of forget to let go a little bit. And Ralph like gets one hand on your arm, on your forearm, and he just like lashes you in right next to him. So you literally both just barely like going through the door. It was like one guy, two guys, almost wedged.
There's like those video, like in the old movies and stuff. You see like two people like holding hands, swinging in a circle, and literally just someone.
Yeah, and you do. You're kind of like spinning as you do. You go into the room and you're both like, neither of you is letting each other go. As you're just kind of in this room, just kind of, you knock over a table.
So right at that point, I'm just looking around the room.
Here.
Just carefully just looking around the room.
You kind of look around. Perception check.
Both of us?
If one wants to do a perception, other do the investigation. Whichever, who wants to do which?
I get +5 on my investigation.
I get +8 on my perception.
Okay, so
18.
24.
24, 18? You're kind of looking around. And at first glance, you don't really notice anything. But then as you're kind of scanning back, you notice in the far corner, just as like a monk,
you're a far corner.
You notice a door, but you notice just off to the left of the door, you see like this pile, and you immediately recognize a severed arm. You see like a few spikes, and then you like see a hand stuck with a spike through it. And it's just sitting there, like on the ground next to the door. And it's just, you see all these body parts just hanging off of these spikes.
So body parts you mean as human or?
Yes.
Okay.
Human, elf, you see a goblin head, like, just, like, hanging off the side of it. Big old spike through the center of it.
Can we tell if the spikes are going into the door or out of the door?
Perception.
30-20.
It looks like a ball of spikes on the ground at first glance. You kind of look at it and it just looks like there's like maybe this was a trap.
Is the points facing outwards or inwards?
Everywhere. Outwards. All out. Like a spike ball.
You said there was a goblin's head?
There's a goblin's head. There's a human arm. You see it like a half-elf ear. Like there's just body parts attached to it.
Are the spikes going to be shooting to the door? Or
everywhere. All around it. From what you can tell, like you're here. You could see the spikes this way, you see them this way, you see them that way, and you assume they're back towards the wall too. As you notice, it's like a few feet off of the wall. And you just see, like, on these spikes, you just see severed body parts of just different creatures.
I'd like to roll a history check just to see if I recognize the goblin, maybe.
The goblin? Okay.
History plus 2. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
The goblin.
You don't recognize the goblin, but you feel like you've seen one of these spike things before.
Can I roll history for the spike?
Yes, you can. It's gonna be a high roll, buddy.
If only I can roll that 18 again. 14?
Kind of looking at it. You're like staring at this. Like, I know what this is. What? I know.
Don't you have like detect traps?
Nah.
And you're kind of.
That's on my previous character.
I know what this. I don't. What?
See, that's the thing when we play together and we play different characters, and we're like, wait, don't you have it? No, that was last
Kind of. You can't. Just. You can't quite remember which. You're like, I know what this. What's it called? What is it? What was it?
Hey, Ralph!
Is it?
I'm going to give you permission one more time. Hit me in the back of the head, see if you can knock something loose.
Okay. Strength, I guess?
Yeah.
6. Which is good, because then you don't take damage.
Yeah, he gives you a nice little love tap in your head. I'm gonna say,
smack.
give me a perception, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you advantage on the or history. Sorry, but I'm gonna give you advantage on the history check.
History plus 2. 19.
19. Kind of staring at it, like Ralph. You notice it at this point. He is like glued on this thing. Like his eyes, they're not out, but they're huge. The glow is like where usually he's got a little bit of like a robot like lenses type thing.
It's usually
got
the screen.
It's like a telescope.
Yeah.
And it opens up.
He's just focused and he's like,
you know, like when you stare at your pupil and you can see like
that role gives it to you. As you kind of look and you're like, select it. And your face like just goes. And you see his jaw kind of drops. Oh, sure. But it just looks like some spikes.
So he definitely knows what this is, right?
Huh?
He definitely knows what it is now.
He has a good idea about it.
Well, since I'm starting to remember collector, I like to do one more history check on that word collector.
Okay.
Is that I'm trying to think if is it a person or
Okay, so go ahead. God, he's using the history checks. I love it. I love
that ain't happening for.
4. Kind of looking.
File not found.
Essentially, like it's like I know it's a collector.
Files
I know
corrupted.
collector, but I can't. What did they collect?
Should I use the history check to see if I know anything about a collector?
Hey, Ralph, do you know anything about a collector?
You can. Because yes, you can.
6. Nope, I don't know
No,
shit.
you don't know shit at the moment. You can't remember nothing. You just see a spike ball. Yeah, so you
Just
can
investigate the room, just see if there's anything else. Like, is there another door? Which I see there's one over there, but so is the door actually visible then?
Yeah. It's like here's the door. It's a steel door, and then literally like here's the door. Right next to it is this pile of spikes.
I'll just investigate the door. I ain't going to touch it. I'm just going to look at it because obviously something set off all these spikes.
So you're coming near it. You're going near the door. Okay. So you kind of start to step towards the door, and as you step and get like up to the handle, you kind of reach for the door. All of a sudden,
Well, I was to reach out, just going to look.
well, as you're within a certain distance of it, but you kind of get like a few feet off it, and at this point, the spikes are just a few feet off to your left. You kind of, and suddenly you watch as those spikes stand as this mech with a like channeled neck, almost like a caterpillar with like the skull, or not a caterpillar, centipede, where it's like got the layers to its neck, like that, where it's like two beating blue eyes with the like fangs, metal fangs, as it kind of like stands up. And at this point, you see this construct standing at about 6 feet tall, spikes protruding off its body. All those body parts, the goblin, the Elfir, the human arm, all that, are sticking off this creature as it looks at you.
I'm looking at the thing, I'm just like, collector.
And it is going to.
Collecting the bodies.
It's going to swing its spiked gauntlet at you as it just. Right towards you. You're going to dodge?
Attempt, yeah.
Attempt to dodge? Yeah, you ain't dodging shit. Natural 20. Natural 20, buddy. Shit. Plus 10, so 30. Oh, plus 13, so 33. As you take. Where are you? There.
Dog is gonna be so pissed.
You would be full.
7 points
It's not special.
of piercing damage. And then it's going to use a bonus action as it kind of hits you. It's going to take that arm and try to grapple you. So I need you to make a dexterity save.
Eight.
And it grabs you. I didn't know I had that. Where's my grapple? Where's my grapple? Paralyzed, poison, stun, raging, concentration, blood pain, grapples. But you are now grappled. And like it's got you like you are wrapped in its arm.
Holy crap, he's grappled.
So don't aim bad because you will hit calls. Roll initiative.
$17.
Okay. Roll again.
13.
Cogs, Ralph, and I didn't write that one down. Oh yeah, I did write that.
I was gonna say you wrote down a whole shit ton.
Oh no, I didn't write this one down. I wrote the other one twice.
Oh, here's other things, bro.
Right, okay.
I'm not saying.
As you are face to face with a cadaver collector.
Collects dead bodies.
So, Cogs, you are first.
Cogs, Ralph. Or yeah.
Well, the only thing I can think of do is just try to wriggle myself out.
Check.
Nope. 3.
You're stuck.
Alright. So what do you mean?
Pistol and shove it up its hand.
Let's say he doesn't have me by the arms.
You could cast.
Okay.
Like it's got you like wrapped like here, so your arms are still available.
Okay. So with that being said, then I'll go ahead and cast Sacred Flame as my bonus action. Wait, no, that's a saving, I think. Yeah, Dex 12 save.
And it has advantage.
Of course.
18 plus 5.
Not happening.
And with that, we are at Ralph's turn.
Please don't hit me.
You're making this difficult. Can I use the wand of paralysis?
On who? On the cadaver? Okay. What does it say? I don't know. I've seen some crazy
That's
shit.
very true.
I've seen some crazy shit.
But
Okay.
I have done some crazy shit too.
So what's it say about that?
That's a DC 15 Constitution.
15 con. Oof. 16 plus 5.
Fuck you. That's a number, right?
That's your action?
I guess. Well,
You ain't see nothing there.
obviously not. Da da da.
You can throw your hammer, you just gotta roll. You can't roll really fucking low.
Oh, I know. Okay, yeah, throw my hammer, I guess.
Well, you have a plus 10, so you hit.
22?
You hit.
What?
You're caught, Ralph, or Cogs, but you watch as this hammer just comes flying and catches this cadaver collector right in its face as its neck kind of slinks back. Its grip kind of loosens a little bit. It don't let go of yours. It kind of quickly catches itself. What'd you roll?
17.
I tell you, a flying hammer's definitely terrifying.
Bonus action? Anything? Cantrip?
Was that my second attack?
Yeah.
then?
So cantrip?
Actually, no, because I can use a second attack on that.
Not if you use your action first.
It says it's in feats.
What'd you cast? Just the wand. No, the wand's an action, bro. Using the wand would be your first attack. So you have a bonus action and movement.
Right. You can attack twice instead of once. Okay, there's that, right?
Why do I feel like you're right?
Because
Or you could take a bonus action and turn it into an attack.
if you hit a creature with a battle axe, that's not battle axe. No, there's something in here. I just read it. Okay, I'm not worried about that right now.
What you doing, bro?
When you roll damage for an attack you make with a melee weapon, has a two-handed or versatile properties, you can treat and oh. Oh. I don't know. Do I want to do Relentless Savage? Or did I already
You already
use
used it today.
Oh.
So, anything?
It doesn't say I can't use it more than once.
Yeah, it just should.
It doesn't. It says, as a bonus action, you choose to recklessly swing after success.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Yeah. Yeah, it's at disadvantage, though, because you're swinging recklessly. Just so you know, because you're swinging recklessly. So that's just like free swinging.
Okay.
Don't roll low.
28 minus 6, 22.
You hit. As you just kind of like barely holding on to the end of the hammer, you just.
Oh, you lucky little bastard. 18 plus 7, 25.
Yeah. And with that, it is Cog's turn. Or is the cadaver's turn.
After Ralph would be the cadaver.
Yeah. So the cadaver holding you, Cogs. You kind of hear this like a chuckle, but like a robotic chuckle almost. As it and it is going to use its impale.
Oh, fun.
As all of a sudden you start to feel these spikes grow off its arm and start to pierce your metal. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It's a high one, buddy.
19?
You just saved. So you only take half damage, and you avoid taking damage at the start of every one of your turns now. So you take half damage. It's a bit of damage, but give me a second.
What does it mean when you score a critical hit, roll one of the weapon's dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage?
Well, one more damage dice.
Oh, okay, so that would be like one more d8?
Yeah.
I forgot to do that. I would have killed that thing earlier. Sure. 36 points of piercing damage. I'm out. You're down? So you feel these spikes pierce you as your circuits kind of, and you just, Ralph, you watch as Cogs slumps. And the cadaver, knowing he has pierced you and dropped you, just kind of, as you slump to the ground. And he's going to end his turn. So I need you to make a death saving throw, buddy.
10?
You saved. Just saved.
Once.
Okay, so Ralph, it is your turn. Your robot is on the ground dying. This cadaver is.
That sucks for him,
I don't think you want the barbarian to help you because I feel like he's just gonna chuck a potion at you, so you're gonna heal, but then you're gonna take some glass damage because the glass shattered at you. Again, he's a paladin. He does have some healing spells.
Maybe it's because I don't have any armor on. Is why my AC dropped.
Yep.
Because I don't have
Yep.
What armor did I?
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. I had the shield or whatnot.
You still have it equipped, though, don't you?
Yeah, I don't.
But that's what I mean. I don't know.
I forget if I have a shield.
Okay. So what would you like to do, brother?
Well, Cox, it was nice knowing.
He's got one save so far.
Don't have that bloody Raider.
Yeah. It's all at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Bloody Raider.
Yeah, because you at this point, after that last attack, you out of range.
It's just a short nap.
Okay, so go ahead and roll, see if you hit. For your Bloody Rager.
6 plus 5.
It's all the way at the bottom.
I know. Okay. And it's a crit.
Right here.
28.
Okay.
But it's an 18.
Yeah, so it's crit. Yeah, because what, 17, 18?
Yeah.
It's
And it says 8. What is that?
8, it's D10, remember?
Yeah. Okay. 7.
It was like 3D, wasn't it? 3D6, something like that.
3D4.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So 7.
15 total.
Seems on.
Plus a crit, so you.
Double,
so that's 30.
Yeah. As you get that anger in you, and you watch your robot friend just fall, you just recklessly swing just your bare fist as you smashing, and you kind of like
It's 60 points of damage.
all doubled.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
It's doubled.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, ninja.
Okay, so hang on. So that'd be okay. Wow, that makes a big difference.
Right? Because it's
Yep.
one action, 2 attacks, so that means
Yep.
you double it already.
Yep. You're right.
That says add 2 to the attack, so that's like the hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That one that's a really good fucking feat. As you do this, its jaw just like breaks off. It just you hear ding, ding, as it like hits the ground, as it kind of and its eyes. And that was
Oh,
second.
you also have to make a con save of 14.
16.
Okay.
And that was your second attack? Or first attack? That was your first attack.
Yeah, that was my first attack.
Yeah, you're taking forever.
Sorry.
You know, go ahead and make your second attack.
And I'm going to throw my hammer at it.
Okay. So roll a d20.
Double 7s.
17.
No. Yeah, 17, yeah.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Okay, so bonus action, anything?
I guess I'll give him a health potion.
You're gonna throw it at him?
God, don't sound so depressed about it.
I'm this close to him.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna pour it down his mouth?
Yeah.
I'll accept that. I'll just say make a dexterity check.
Whatever you're willing to give.
That's
well, I can trade back to you.
Make it just make
Is the purple the big one?
Yeah.
10d4.
10d4 plus 20. Yeah, so if you could just well hang on, George. Make a dex check, Will.
A regular dex or dex save?
Just regular dex. It's not too bad.
9.
You pour it down his mouth. You just had to roll 5.
Okay.
You're just standing right over. You just
I get advantage on dex saving.
You literally just go pop the top off and you're like you look down at him, you're like yeah, so 10d4.
God damn it.
10d4 plus 20.
Damn.
Some highs and some lows.
6, 7, 8. Go ahead. 10. 7. 8. 9, 11. 14. 24 plus 10.
Plus 20.
So
24. 44. And we are over to
Does that get you back up to full? Or pretty close?
I got 58 total.
Oh.
So I'm pretty close.
We are back to the cadaver collector's turn. And he is going to
I'm alive! Borderlands style.
Oh shit, we gotta
what?
call it soon.
I know.
I didn't even think it was that late. Man. That's when you know we're having a good time.
We'll make it. This is kind of what I was thinking we were gonna be. With its turn, Ralph, as it saw you just bring this robot back to life, it kind of looks at you jaw missing as it just
Shoots
as
him out of the
you
box.
watch its gauntlet, the spikes kind of roll a little, and it just swings right at your face.
I'm gonna use my tail.
You use your tail?
Yeah.
Reaction?
Yeah, my reaction.
So go ahead and roll.
Is that? Oh, it's a reaction.
Yeah, it's in reaction.
You can use your reaction to swipe your tail roll a D8 applying with bonus action. Okay. So I'm applying that to my AC too. 18.
17. So it swings its hammer. You, knowing your form, you allow that tail to grow again. As it does, it smacks that gauntlet before it can catch you. It just kind of hits the hand as you take no damage. Very smart. And with that, it is going to end its turn. Doesn't really have a bonus action.
All right.
Cogs, we are back to you, buddy.
So I'm pretty sure I'm still laying on the ground, but just from that ground position, I just quickly pull out that gun out of shock and start shooting.
I'm gonna give you advantage on that creativity. Using a laser pistol?
Yep.
Okay.
30-20.
That hits. As you tread on your back, just draw that pistol. Yeah, that's my 10. Oh, that's my 8.
It has 10 sides.
Well, no.
Plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Plus 2 more, 9, 10, 11.
11.
I mean, technically, the water D4s have 8 sides.
Some of it springs as the laser hits it, kind of bursts through, and it kind of, you watch the spring kind of drop onto the ground. Second attack.
Yep. Number 20.
How do you want to do this?
It's going to just disappear because of that.
Oh, it's 9 lives?
Yep. I was using it.
You only have 2 hit points left.
I saw it from the corner of my eyes.
You kind of look. At this point, you've gotten up to one knee. You're on one knee, and you're focused. You let that 9 life stealer, that chamber.
I feel like when you crit with that and it like kills the thing, it should like absorb its soul and use it as like a
No.
bonus.
Like, no, I'm not going to give him that.
Some god power. But and it goes right between the 2 eyes. And as it hits, you watch as it hits, and you can hear it travel down the spine. And as you watch, as this cadaver collector just sprockets, springs, bolts everywhere, just fill the room.
And like his famous word, loot the body.
There is no body. There is springs.
I want the springs.
You want some springs?
Sure, why not? Maybe
Okay.
so sellable.
Okay, so let's make a sleight of hand check. Fucking.
It's like when stout disintegrates shit. There is nothing to find.
It's just a bunch of bits. Like it's a room of springs and just
13.
You find 5 1-inch springs. I don't know what you're gonna do with them.
Sell for parts.
You guys are that. You're gonna come up with some stupid, crazy idea because I know you guys.
This is true.
5.
But
What kind of? How long?
1 inch.
1-inch springs. They can definitely be useful. I mean, you got caltrops, you got astral caltrops, you got all sorts of shit. You guys have such an inventory now where it's like we need to start.
Well, I was getting afraid to go to that door, and I was going to use a caltrop to just throw at the door to see what would happen.
But
Because I'm not getting shocked again.
you kind of notice as the cadaver collector the parts are strewn about and they scattered across the room.
Shit.
After he dropped and its life force was taken, the door just there was no handle. It was just like a solid panel. And as you kind of step in to the small room and you kind of look around, you start to hear as you see two bright red lights. And that's where we're going to end things tonight. So we'll pick it up right from there. You see two bright lights. This room's a little darker. You're about using dark vision.
Giving him 2 weeks.
Yes, you are.
See shit.
Hey, you got to admit, that's getting good.
Yeah.
Shit's getting better. But
It's always been good, bro.
But you got to admit, the detail and the little shit's getting way better. But you realize you may have stepped into something. But with that, we will end things. Thank you guys for viewing. If you viewed, if not, I'm still going to say thank you. I love you. I love everybody. We love everybody. That's all the world really needs right now is a little bit of love. So let's show it. Show kindness, show love. We'll make the world a better place one person at a time. That's how it works. But with that, we thank you guys. We're going to be off next Friday as I am heading out of town for the weekend. But we will be back the following week to get right back into this chaos and see how this ends and just what exactly they have to go through to get this glaive of the Revenant King that Cogs is so obsessed with. But thank you guys. Everybody have a